Hi, it's Angela from North Carolina, and I'm making the classic Hamburger Stroganoff from the 50s, and it's still going strong in 2023. A lot of you were grown up with this, but a lot of you have never had it before, and it's really simple. It's supposed to be a 16-ounce pack of ground beef, but I'm using Beyond Beef, so I have to put a little bit of butter in for fat. But you would not do that, of course, if you were doing your regular meat. And so I'm going to also be adding onion and some mushroom to this. Now the recipe calls for canned mushrooms at the very end, and I think they're not very tasty. So I'm going to start off with my mushrooms cooking with the onion, and then I'm going to take them out and put them in later. So I've got my 1 medium onion chopped up in dice and 4 ounces of fresh mushrooms. And this is all going to cook together until my meat looks done and my onions look clear. I've got my meat browned. Now, you would be draining your ground beef at this point, but I don't have anything to drain because there's no fat in mine. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be adding my beef broth. I'm going to put in 12 ounces total, so I'm going to be putting in 3/4 of it now. And I'm going to mix my broth that was left over. Let me stir this in. Oops. Let me stir this in. Turn this up just a second. And if you've never made a little roux before, I'm adding my broth to my flour, and I'm just going to mix it up with my fork. And this is going to thicken. I don't have enough. Let me get a little bit more. This is going to thicken my sauce. There we go. I'm actually kind of making it like a paste. Usually when you do this, you use equal amounts of flour and the liquid. But this one I'm using just a little bit more liquid. So now I'm going to thicken this up and add it to my pan. I've got my heat on medium-high. You don't want to burn it, so I don't have it all the way up on high. And this will take 2 or 3 minutes maybe to thicken. I'm thickening it first. Then I'm going to add my sour cream, my Worcestershire sauce, my ketchup, and some salt and pepper, and it's ready. It is so easy. I don't think you'll ever make Hamburger Helper again. If you read the ingredients on the Hamburger Helper, it might scare you. And this is just like Hamburger Helper. I've already got my noodles cooked. I've got egg noodles in the sink, in the colander, ready to go. And this is getting thick. I'm going to put in my sour cream now. And this is 8 ounces of sour cream. Can't let any of that good sour cream go to waste. That's what makes it, well, I think it's that plus the ketchup and Worcestershire. The combination is what really makes it, if you ask me. I'm going to get my sour cream stirred in real quick. I probably should have had it more like dollops rather than dump it in with one big swoop like I did, but it's fine now. This was my kids, one of their favorites when they were little. I also make this with chicken, and I have the recipe in my channel. You could just type in Angela Critter's chicken stroganoff, and it's the exact same recipe. I just use boneless chicken breast instead of meat. I use the same amount of sour cream, ketchup, Worcestershire, everything. Just over the years, my family liked chicken better, so we quit doing the hamburger, and we always did chicken. But my husband likes the Impossible Beyond Meat. Okay, so now I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of ketchup. There's 1. 2. I got a little bit more, it won't matter. I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Turn that down. I had it just a little bit too high. And then this is going to cook on low for about 15 minutes. And that's usually when people cook their noodles. I just went ahead and cooked mine because I had the time to do it. So let me put in my tablespoon of Worcestershire. I mixed my flour with Worcestershire. That's so funny. It won't matter. The taste will be just as good. I wonder why it looked a little wet. I've got a little bit too much moisture in there. Now there goes a tablespoon of Worcestershire. Stir that in with my ketchup. I'm going to add just a little bit of pepper and salt to taste. There's salt in Worcestershire and ketchup, so I don't use a whole lot. Look at here. And I will be right back with the finished product sitting in a bowl. And here it is. Doesn't it look beautiful? Look at that. Look at that steam rising off. I don't eat Beyond Meat, but I'm going to taste it. Oh, it is so good. Give it a try. Let me know how you like it. Or if you grew up with it, let me know. Bye-bye, and thanks so much for watching.